Hello, I'm Catherine and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is a return visit. Today we are doing part 2 or volume 2 in my summer bronzy look. So if you saw my first video, I used all drugstore products to come up with that look. And this video is going to be all high-end products to create a summery bronzy look. So if that sounds good to you, let's get started. So to start off, I'm going to use a primer from Tarte that I'm really loving. I did a whole video on the Tarte C collection, and this is a new product for them called Glotion. And I am really enjoying it. This is the tint. It really doesn't have much of a tint, but it's perfect when you want a dewy, glowy base. I will tell you that sometimes the Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Filter, is way too much glow for me and I have a hard time playing with it. This Tarte product is a perfect in-between and it really does settle down, which is nice. So you can see how glowy I am from the Glotion. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using a relatively newer foundation to me. It's not new to the market, but it is from Ilia. And this is their Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 45. And I am in the shade Bomb Bomb. And I will tell you, I have kind of mixed feelings about this product, but I thought it would be good for a bronzy look. It does have an added SPF of 40, which is really nice. So this is a dropper, which is not usually my favorite, but this is my shade. It is a serum, so it's very, very liquidy. And it smells horrible. I will say that. The smell does dissipate, and I had heard that from lots of people, but the smell, I can't even describe it. I've never heard anybody describe it well, but it smells really off. If I had not heard that this is the way this smelled, I would have thought I got a bad batch or something. It's a little bit more than a tinted moisturizer, but not much more. You can still see my skin through it. This does take a little bit to settle down, and I think that's partly because of the SPF in it. Typically, you need to let your SPF settle down a little bit too. For concealer today, I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty. This is the Bright Fix Eye Brightener, and I am in the shade Seashell. And you just need a very small amount of this, but it's hard with this little dispenser to get the smallest amount out, but we're going to try. And you can see how brightening it is. And I'm just going to take my e.l.f. sponge that I love and take that, and I'll take that on top. So when I use a glowier and a little bit of a lighter foundation, I love to use a powder foundation. And I'm still really loving this one from Fenty Beauty. I think this is an exceptional product from them. So I'm going to now really take some of that glow down, but only where I want it to go down. So as you can see, I'm just stamping this with this Milani powder bronzer brush, and I'm just pushing that right into the skin. This product is so nice. If you want, you can see how that's taken the shine right down. You can still see the glow here on my cheeks. And the nice thing is it's given me a little bit of extra coverage, like on my nose. Love the finish of that. I just think it's so beautiful. Not powdery, not cakey. Just gives a healthiness, but nothing too much. So, of course, we have to go to bronzer if we're getting a bronzy glow. I'm going to choose my bronzer of the season, which is this NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. I love my e.l.f. Putty applicator brush. I'm so excited that so many of you are enjoying that as well. So I went in pretty bronzy. I am going to tone this down a little bit as we go along. On top of that bronzy, I'm actually going to add a little bit of my Hoola Glow, which may seem crazy, but it's just so pretty. And we're going for this bronzy look. This will also help to kind of set the cream bronzer in place. And now I'm going to go into my favorite bronzy blush, and this is from Patrick Ta. This is called She's So LA, and there's a cream blush at the top and a powder at the bottom. And I'm just going to take my Persona Cosmetics Power Brush and get a little bit of the color the rosy bronze on my brush and just lightly tap that right into the skin. You can see how pretty that is. I love this shade in the summer. Especially down the nose, it kind of gives you that sun-kissed, sunburned look. And then very lightly, I go into the powder blush down below and just kind of set that almost. Find when I do that, this will stay all day. I am now going to go into a brand new highlight for me. This is from Westman Atelier. This is their Peau de Pêche. And this to me is just the perfect fit for like a bronzy look. Now this is kind of a cream to powder, so I find it's actually, I like using my fingers. It's powdery, but I like the warmth of my finger, and I'm just going to kind of take it along the high points. And you can see that beautiful kind of peachy glow that it gives the skin. For my eye look, I have to use my favorite bronzy palette, which is the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. And this was from last summer, and I just love pulling this out. This just screams summer. It's really nice in the fall as well. I'm just going to use two shades. I'm going to start off with Beach all over the eye. These matte shadows are so creamy. I love the shade Beach. Love it. And then I'm going to go in, so this was Beach here, and then I'm going to go in all the way down here into the shade Palladium, which is a very interesting shade. And I'm just going to take that all over the lid. It is like a bronzy shimmer that has a little bit of red in it. It is so pretty. But it's not over the top. It's just the right amount, I think. But it just, to me, is the perfect bronzy shadow shade. I mean, how pretty is that? So, so easy. I'm gonna line with my Urban Decay pencil. This is in the shade Smog, and I'll show you how pretty. That is just the epitome of a bronzy shade. So pretty. This is the perfect bronzy eyeshadow, I think. For mascara, I'm gonna be using my new favorite, which is the Lawless One and Done. I'll be back when my mascara's on. Mascara's on, let's talk about lips. First, I'm gonna line my lips with the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lip liner in Noah. And then I've been playing around with a shade that I got in the new Chanel Rouge Cocoa Bloom. This is Dream. This is a great formula. So it's not totally bronzy or brown. It has still some of that pink. It has a little peach. It has a hint of everything. And then I'm going to top that with this new gloss I got from Sigma, which you can see that is just like bronzy. I like that combination. It has the hint of the rosy and then topped with the bronze. I really love that. Finished with a little MAC Fix Plus. That is the finished look. This is my high-end summery bronzy look. Do you like this look better than the drugstore version or vice versa? I don't know. I had a lot of fun putting this together. If you have a favorite summery bronzy product, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. I hope you guys are doing well. And also, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel quite a bit. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.